Hey, this is Justin Roll here with Signal Real Estate, your Braintree real estate expert. Today we are doing our market report for July and into mid-August for the Braintree real estate market. We're going to be pulling up some numbers here shortly. But to give you an idea of where the Braintree real estate market is right now today, it's definitely softening a little bit. So at the beginning of the year into the spring, we saw the market of last year's come back. So we were having multiple offers, things going way over asking, people waiving inspections. And an interesting thing happened maybe 3 weeks ago, which coincided with the beginning of the summer and the end of school, was the market started to slow down right around that high school graduation period. So what we're seeing now is definitely a softer market than we saw before. And what that means is that properties are not definitely going under agreement in the first weekend, and they're not definitely getting multiple offers. Buyers have a little bit more negotiating power, but we're still seeing historically low inventory. We're still seeing competitive situations for reasonably priced homes. But you are seeing houses that are not perfect sit on the market. And you're seeing places not go into agreement for a few weeks. We're seeing the high end of Braintree sit for months at a time. So we're definitely seeing the foot get lifted off the gas pedal a little bit, which is really normal for July and August. So in real estate, there are really two seasons where we start to see that metaphorical foot get lifted off the gas pedal, which is July and August, and then mid-November, right around Thanksgiving, into December, into mid-January. So those are the two periods that in New England, we historically see a little bit of softening in demand. So we're going to take a look at the numbers right now, and we'll get back to you with a closing thought. All right, so let's dive into this report really quickly. One of the things you are going to notice, as we always do on our market reports, is we use median instead of average. Average can get skewed significantly by really high numbers or really low numbers. And in Braintree, we do have a couple of properties that are listed well over $2 million, which would really skew the average list price. So we are looking at current market here on July 10th, which this market report will be good through about August. And you're going to see that the median list price right now is $822,000, which is down a little bit from last year. It also tracks with the softening that we're seeing a little bit. And you're going to see the last two numbers in this section. So the absorption rate is basically how long would it take the market to absorb the current inventory. And you can see that last year at this time, we had under 1 month of supply. Right now, we have 1.21 months of supply. So that is up actually 30%. So what that does is it tracks how quickly properties are moving and how many properties relative to the buyer demand we have. So that number going up reflects that we have a little bit of a softening in terms of buyer demand. Listed year to date, 138 single family houses have been listed year to date in 2024 compared to 120 last year. So we have a 15% increase in the number of listings taken. The median original list price for those properties is right around $750,000. And then you look last year, right around $700,000, right? So we have a median at $750,000, a median last year at right around $700,000. We've seen about an 8% increase in the median list price. That equates to about $57,000 more. We're going to skip down. If you want this report, you can actually go to, there should be a URL on your screen that says workwithjustin.com. If you want this report, you can actually just go there. It'll send me an email and I can send you this report. But we're going to look really quickly at single family houses that have sold so far in 2024. We have 96 year to date compared to 88 last year, which is an increase of 9%. So we have had more activity. That seems to be the trend. More people are listing their houses, and we're seeing a little bit more activity. And those people that are trying to just hold on until they get to the absolute top of the market, we are seeing people give in and move, and we're seeing a little bit more activity in Braintree. The median days on market has been basically the same. So we have 18 this year, 19 last year. Median sale price in 2024 thus far, $730,000 compared to $666 last year, which is an ominous number, but that is a 9.6% increase, or $64,000 more year to date this year on the median sale price than last year. So you're seeing prices move, right? That is 9.6% increase in the median over last year. All right, for condos, there has not been a lot, right? So Braintree is typically not a condo market. Currently, there are 6 condos listed compared to 4 last year. Pretty insignificant difference. You can see that the median list price is almost identical. If we scroll down, it is identical. There have been 49 listings of condos in Braintree taken year to date right now in 2024, 49 last year. And the median list price is literally identical. So we have seen a little bit of a flat line in terms of the condo market in Braintree. If we look at sold year to date, you can actually see only 30 have sold compared to 41 last year. So we've seen a 26% decrease in the number of condos sold. Median sale price, again, almost identical. This difference is negligible, 445 to 450. So we're not seeing a big move in the condo market. And then multifamily, again, not a huge sample size here, so we're not going to really see super meaningful numbers. There's one multi on the market right now for over $1 million. And then if we just scroll down, closings year to date, 7 this year compared to 8 last year. Again, that difference doesn't make a huge difference, but the median sale price is a huge difference. $920,000 for multifamilies in Braintree compared to $737,500 last year. That's a 24% increase, $182,000 increase in the median sale price. Again, small sample size, but that number does mean something. We have a short conclusion here that will pop on now, and we will be back in a month. So ultimately, as you can see, 2024 has still been a good year to date, right? We've seen a little bit more listing activity in Braintree. We have seen prices come up, but right now we are in this period. And I think what we're going to see is September is going to be where we start to see where this market's going to go, because the fall market is typically a good market. And we're going to see if this is a more systemic slowdown here, or if it's just the normal seasonal thing. So we will be back in about a month with an update here on the Braintree market. If you want to see what your house is worth, you can go to BraintreeHomePrices.com. Use the QR code, which should be on your screen right now. Again, that's BraintreeHomePrices.com for an automated home value from our system.